Okay, everyone, Decker Shadow here. Got to do a quick update this week because I can't do a review upload. Yes, Fox sent me another DMCA notification. This time for the Planet of the Apes TV series review. You know that one that's been up for about a year? Yeah, that one. Anyway, aside from my YouTube channel being fucked out of showing my full-length reviews for another month because they're gonna just sit on it and it's not gonna go through and whatever. Anyway, aside from them working their assholican techniques, I do have other updates that I really should talk about. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm dressed like this. This is because you haven't been watching my scientific analysis series on the Manic Expression Community YouTube channel. I know this because it doesn't have very many views on it. You can't lie to me. I know you haven't been watching it. And, well, I was filming it today because I got a lot of stuff left to do on it, and, well, I'm going to be spending the rest of the day drawing pictures and hoping that it's going to be ready because it's got to be done by midnight tonight. Hey, a lot of fun, that. This week's episode is teleportation. And okay, so aside from that, I'm sure you might have remembered that I said Medicon. I went there. In fact, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Saturday, Sunday. Ah, right there. I'm in the thing. Manic Expression, Creative Chaos. Where? Oh, yes, they had it written down. I was there. Okay, well, okay, they have it written down. That's just James Walsh thing. But I went there too. And I made videos about going there. People said that they were going to see me. We had a nice crowd, but nobody knew who I was. So, yeah. But it wasn't a total waste. It was a very nice first panel we've ever done. And we were kind of going around afterwards like, well, it felt real good, and people seemed enthralled. We only had like 12 people. And the people were talking to like, you had 12 at your first panel? That's pretty damn good. I'm like, it is? Okay. But, yeah, while at Medicon, I also ran into Linkara. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I actually had some business to discuss with him because, well, I didn't have my camera on me at the time. I didn't know about the whole thing with the, we need to get it done again. But then I'm sure he would have been cool with it if I did know and had the means of doing that. But in any case, yeah, I was trying to talk to him about the fact that previously we had gotten this video footage of him and other members of Channel Awesome that was supposed to be used in the 2-year special for Manic Expression, and we didn't know if we actually got permission. And so I was trying to discuss that with him, and he was very cool about it and everything, and it's oh, okay. Well, if you just have a video of me confused, use it for whatever. I don't care. I think he understands that since I explained what it was. I think if I told him I was going to splice it into donkey porn, he probably would have been slightly more apprehensive. But I don't know, he said whatever. So, fortunately, I don't have the actual video of him anymore, so I can't splice it into donkey porn to find out. But overall, he was really cool, I found out. And I also, was thinking, as on the Manic Expression meeting, we had this little thing that came up that TJ, the Amazing Atheist, kind of said that he was a stuck-up prick. I mentioned this to him, and immediately regretted that, because I realized, because he started the big, long explanation, quick fire, didn't matter what I was saying. I was trying to divert the conversation at that point, but he just kept like, I'm going to explain this, and you're going to hear it. But that kind of tells me that, yeah, he's had a few thousand people come up to him and say that, so yeah, that's a real good impression I made there. But, now, aside from that, just, really entertaining, fun, good guy to talk to. I had a really good experience with that. And if you want to know, the thing was that he explained to me was that he was trying to upload things to, that guy with glasses, and he does a lot of things in 2 parts because he has a lot of very long episodes, and Blip has a limit, especially before, back then, it had a limit of 1 gigabyte per file. He didn't get into that much detail, but there you go. And so when he's doing things that are like 40 minutes plus, a lot of times, unless he wants incredibly low quality video, you gotta split that into multiple parts. And so he was wanting on the posts that both parts go up at once. It's like, here's the post for this episode of Linkara, here's both parts of it. And the person in charge was saying, no, 1 post, 1 video, that's the rule. And from that, someone said something to someone about something, and then that. And then it went around to TJ, who interpreted it sort of like, Linkara wants special treatment because he thinks he's better. Of course, one thing that I said to Lewis was that in the meeting, I even said to the other members of Manic Expression that, you gotta take what TJ said with a grain of salt, because if he thinks that Linkara is a stuck-up prick, that's his prerogative, but what, in his words, would he describe any of us as? I don't know exactly, but I have a feeling that he wouldn't give a flying fuck about me, and he would just, if he even knew about me, he might say something, and he'll probably just like, as of right now, if I were to ask what does TJ think of Decker Shado, he would probably say, who the fuck is that? Yeah, he's got more pressing matters talking about Syria and Howard Bloom right now. So, yeah, I ran into Linkara, we had a little chat, and I also mentioned that a lot of you out there were saying that Channel Awesome were kind of foolish for rejecting my application, or that they simply should have me on there if you don't know about the application. It's like, they really should have me up there. I mentioned that little bit to him, and I also added that, well, yeah, my application was rejected, but I kind of submitted it well after they had already stopped accepting applications. And he said something a little interesting to me. He said, well, there are some people who can apply, who have applied more than once, and on the second time they might get in. I'm like, really? That sounds like an invitation. I don't know exactly. I still, they're representing Manic Expression and all. I still said, well, I'm very happy with Manic Expression right now, and I'd like to see where I can go with this. And I invited him to Manic Expression. He politely declined. But, overall, he's a very approachable, fun guy to talk to. So, that's my opinion of the star and writer of Atop the Fourth Wall, Linkara. And I still have about 5 minutes to kill, because if I'm limited to less than 15 minutes, goddammit, I'm going to use all 15 of those minutes. It's like when I'm tweeting and they tell me only 240 characters, I still figure out some way to use every last character. Doesn't matter if all I have to say is I farted. I have exploded methane gas from my rectal orifice, and its aroma is that of... just gotta get it all out there. If you're given this limitation, you have to take everything that you get. So, what else at Metacon? Well, for the first con I've ever gone to. It was certainly an experience, and I also found out that it's mostly not about what we were there for, so I'm very surprised that we got as many people as we did and they actually seemed interested. So, that's good. Oh yeah, for the Metacon footage, we actually did get the footage. We were trying to have it on YouTube since it's our presentation, our stuff, we filmed by ourselves. Yeah, YouTube's really fucked up. Here's what happened. We got the footage, uploaded to YouTube, and they said, nope, copyright infringement there. We said, for what? That's sung from Larissa Stowe and the Shakti Tribe. For those of you who don't know, Larissa Stowe and the Shakti Tribe is a member of Manic Expression. They got their thing on the side there, and they are enthusiastic about helping with our podcast plays and offering their music for stuff. And they offered music for use in the Manic Expression documentary Creative Chaos, and we are on very good terms with them. So, YouTube said, you need to have express written permission from the copyright holder faxed to our offices. And we did! They wrote out, signed, faxed. Done. Okay. Your move, Google. They still denied it. How fucked up is that? The auto copyright hawk for their record label told them that they don't have the right to that music. They wrote it. They performed it. It's them. No right. So, if you want to see the, so I had a stopwatch going there, and then the screen turned off. That's great. If you want to see Metacon, it's currently on my Blip channel, my Blip page. You go down there. I always link to Blip in every single video I have because I have it set automatically to do so. Right there in the description. I can't have an annotation because you can only have annotations to other YouTube videos unless you have a good standing account with all these privileges. Then you can have links to other websites. Unless you have a copyright notice against you, then they take that away too. Motherfuckers. So, it's up on my Blip page. I did not actually post it on Manic Expression. I was like, this isn't my personal video. I don't feel right about that. But still, it's somehow managed to get like 70 views already. I don't know how. I didn't advertise it anywhere. It's just there. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have put it somewhere. So, yeah, then Metacon footage is right there for your viewing pleasure, and I'm going to have to come up with other shit to talk about for the next couple weeks, because Fox is fucking me again. Satisfying. But, yeah. I think if we were doing something about anime and watching anime, cosplay contest, probably would have got more people, but that wouldn't have really been speaking Manic Expression as a whole. The documentary did. And, yeah. Oh. A minute left, and I don't really have much else to say for now, especially considering I want to start processing videos and stuff. I guess I'll just say something real quick about the Wii U. Oh. One thing that a lot of people complain about. There's a thing that happened very recently. Super Mario 3D World. No online multiplayer. Everyone complains. They want online multiplayer. Local multiplayer is last gen. We need online. Wii Sports is being remade for Wii U as a download title. Wii Sports Club, HD graphics, Wii Motion Plus control for enhanced control, and now added online multiplayer. First thing everyone's saying, why the fuck would we need online multiplayer? The real fun of Wii Sports is to play with the people in the same room. Otherwise, it's not even fucking any gameplay. My forehead can't take all this slapping.